Within my family, our days are spent satisfying the craving for our remote lives that still seem to continue, just without the interaction that once made us feel alive. My mom compares this deflated feeling to my dog's emptied out stuffed animal, still there but limp and unfulfilled. To deal with the transformed demands of everyday life, we basically don't interact for most of the day. We spread out amongst the house and spend our daylight hours thriving in isolation. My dad works harder than ever before to please his clients and salvage the business he has left. Sometimes we don't see him for days at a time. He leaves for his office early in the morning and returns late at night, exhausted. For my brother Mac, this new reality means immersing himself in his electronic world. Most of the time, when I try talking to him, he shushes me, preferring the virtual company of his school friends. Mac's typical day is spent playing Fortnite on his computer for hours. Maybe rotting your brain is worth it for the adrenaline rush that is absent from a quarantine lifestyle. Liam, a junior in high school, seems to spend every waking minute doing homework while being on FaceTime with his girlfriend. Whenever I pass by his desk, he abruptly stops talking and asks me to leave. I empathize with my brothers who have resorted to hanging sheets for some hope of privacy in their shared room. The close proximity brought on by quarantine created the need for physical dividers to give us the awaited time away from family members that never feels long enough. My dog Scout is the only one thriving in quarantine. She welcomes the extra attention she receives from my mom, who's stressed out and could use the stress relief provided by Scout's cuddles. My mom has undoubtedly been hit the hardest by all of this. She owns a small stationery company that hasn't received any new orders in over a month. We recently celebrated her birthday, and my dad made an extra effort to make it feel special, despite these stressful circumstances. But day after day of this weighs on her, as it would on anyone. At night, after my parents fall asleep, my house becomes alive. It usually starts with one of my brothers peeking their heads down the staircase, making sure that it's just me, and not Mom, working late downstairs. Around this time, everything changes. The siblings become united in a quest for a midnight snack. Some nights call for chocolate chip ice cream and reminiscing on shared childhood memories that feel like a fever dream. Others, we decide to take on the iconic O'Keefe family chocolate chip banana bread recipe. Our secret? Frozen bananas. On nights like these, I dissolve into giggles as Mac single-handedly eats half a bag of chocolate chips, stopping after each bite to make an exaggerated yum noise. Sometimes our nights end in the kitchen, but oftentimes the yearning for some sort of excitement gets us started on another project, despite the fact it's 2 a.m. Impromptu haircuts bring us together for just a few more hours. In moments like these, I'm reminded of how amazing it feels to laugh so hard that you start making a strange, seal-like wheezing sound. And sure, Mac's hair came out pretty terrible, and my mom will probably yell at us for it in the morning. But it's worth it, because these boys make family bearable. Amazing, even. And then, eventually, the magic moment will fade. In the morning, we're back to comfortable silence, or sometimes a fight if things get heated. And I'm reminded of the strange line between sibling and best friend.